Okay.
Hello, and we are doing this as a video. We are not live on Facebook right now, but I wanted to just be able to ask Michelle a couple questions, and of course we have Brady and Alyssa are here as well. You can pan over if you want. So Brady is not going to be on the camera. He's on the video too often. But I just want to ask you a couple questions, Michelle. Is that okay? All right.
Yes.
So everybody knows. I say Michelle's like the Kardashian of the American
I love
world.
the
Everybody knows who Michelle is. So yay, and we just thank you so much for everything you share with us. But I wanted to know if you could just give that magic tip of I went from being shy, introverted, to kind of blowing up. What would you tell our units?
What to do?
Yes.
Well, I just got fed up enough with my situation. You know, like, have you ever been fed up enough? I was fed up enough with my situation. And so I continued to say for so long, I'm shy, I can't do it. And then I decided, you know what, that story's not serving me. Like, am I really shy? Like, I could fake it. Like, you could put me in a stage in a play and I could suddenly, turn it up. Like, we have moments where we have to not be shy. So I was like, why don't I just stop being shy and just start, like, doing? And so I made a decision to leave my job. I was in commercial real estate when the market crashed. Luckily, there was no sales going on, so there was no. This is Alyssa. Yay! So yeah, there was like no apartments were selling. No, people didn't have money, right? So commercial real estate was terrible, and it was okay for me. Yes, sweetie. Yeah, absolutely. Turn some music on. That's Brady over there.
How do I turn it on?
You gotta hook it up to my phone, honey. So if you find my phone. So anyway, so I decided I was just gonna go for it. I was gonna leave my job and I was gonna give it 6 months. And I always heard National Sales Director Leah Carter say, "Vision backed by activity equals results." And so
Vision backed by activity equals results. Okay.
yeah. And so she said, have a vision, know exactly where you're going, and then you have to have activity. And so I was like, okay, my vision is super crystal clear. What do you need, honey?
Mama.
Yes.
Where'd you last have your phone? Do you leave it in the car?
I put it in my bag on the ground over there, sweetie. Cool. So I had a vision that was crystal clear that I would just have a life where I could be home with my kids and I would be able to have these kids and we'd be able to go on vacation wherever we wanted. And I just was like, you know what, I'm going to fight for this. Like, I am not going back to these corporate jobs. Like, I'm not. And my friends were like, no, but it's safe and da da da. I'm like, I don't care about safety. I care about freedom. I care about being home with my kids. I care about like this, so I was so committed to that I just said, I'm just going to wake up and I'm going to treat this like a real job.
How
Like,
do I use the Bluetooth?
Did you already have Brady at that point?
no, I was still.
Oh.
We had not gotten married yet. So
Okay.
I've been doing American full-time 7 years and Brady's 6 years old now.
Okay.
So I was not pregnant at that point, but I knew I wanted to get married. I knew I wanted to do Mary Kay.
Okay.
But yeah, how old are you? You're 6?
7.
He's 7?
Oh, he's 7.
Oh, I don't know.
We're 6.
I don't know. So
So
yeah.
you have 2 beautiful children.
Yes.
Are they your why, or what is your Michelle Cunningham's why?
Yeah, my why is there's a lot of it, but one of my things I always say,
How do I use the Bluetooth?
here, hand it to mommy. Just go push the Bluetooth on the speaker for mommy, okay?
I'll go press
Okay.
it.
So I wanted to have this vision or this life where you can be with your kids all the time.
Yeah.
Quacky dog. Do you love this video? So yeah, I like this idea of always Brady push the Bluetooth button, baby.
I did it.
Okay, make sure it turns blue, honey. Okay, it's connected now. So that my kids would say to me, Mom, I want to go to Florida, and I'd say, when? And they'd say, I want to go right now, and I'd say, okay, let's go. And we live in Ohio. The idea that like we had an abundant life that was free of choices because I made choices to work really hard, and then we'd have extra money to help anyone. And so I grew up so poor, and so many people helped us. They gave our family money and food and clothing and just stuff like Christmas gifts, and that helped. I always wanted to be able to do that for other people, and so by working my business really hard, for the longest time I was like stagnant in my business. I was making like $5,000 a month, which is a good income, but I was like just there for a long time. And I heard a speaker say, when you make more money, you can help more people. So the more I try to make as much money as possible so I can live completely debt free, which we do. I can use the extra money for savings, and then I can use all the extra money to give back frequently, generously, and anonymously. And I heard a national say that, and it was at that event that like that's all I took away. Like something clicked in me that I was like, I need to make more money. I always
Frequently, generously,
and anonymously make as much money as you can while you're on this earth, so you can save for your future. Be debt free, and then give away money frequently, generously, and anonymously. And that saying was enough to like put me into action. Where I was like, I need to do more. Like I need to see more faces. Like why? I felt like guilty making more money, and so now I make more money and I have more money to give. And so when someone needs money for Christmas or just other families, like that's
You
my
have
passion.
that. So that equates to the money in your life, but you also give so much of your life, your time, your personality, everything. Does that go with the same idea? Like, even though you're not giving to the YouTube world financially, you're
Right.
giving to them from your heart? Is that why you do all these videos and
Yeah.
train the world?
Well, I think because for 6 years I had no one to train me, and I would
Okay.
go on and I would try to find people's training, and I couldn't find it, and they were all password protected, and I'd try to message. I remember messaging like a national assistant and be like, "Can I get on your password?" And like no one responded, and it like broke me for like a year. And I was like, I can't get any training, and I just need training. And I finally met my adopted director, who gave me a CD of what to say at a Mary Kay party, and it was Kathy Hallou's Mary Kay party. But you can't get that if you're not in a national area. You can't get because
Yes.
you're not allowed to give them
Yes.
out, right?
Yes.
So I got that, and I listened to my car over and over, and I was like, this is amazing. Like, this is changing my life. And so I decided if I ever figured this business out, I was going to make sure I gave information to as many people as possible. And so I didn't think what I was doing was novel. I put a few videos out there, like, play this fabulous game. I was like, works for us in Ohio. Little did I know that, like, the fabulous game
We
would
just
become-
trained on it on Monday. Yes, yes.
I was like,
Yeah.
I go to events now, they're like, you invented the name fabulous game. The idea, like,
you invented Deal
Yeah.
or No Deal?
right,
Oh
Deal
my
or No
gosh,
Deal is-
yeah.
Again, Deal or No Deal is not my game. Someone taught me that at an event, but I just took it and like made cards up, and you know now everyone makes cards. But so it was someone else's idea, but maybe there just wasn't good videos. Like,
Sure.
So I wanted my videos to be short, simple, quick. Here's the info.
And available to everybody.
And they're available to everyone if I don't say the word Mary Kay in them. So
Okay.
that's the strategy. Is
Yes.
like, my videos can be publicly posted if I don't say Mary Kay. So that's why I don't say Mary Kay.
Okay.
And I worked with legal on that. Like,
Okay.
I just called them proactively, like, I'm
Okay.
just posting here. So
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
That's that.
So last thing I just want to really ask you is, you know, from your heart and from your experience, you heard my goal, you know, NSC for 2020. We have 2 offspring right now, 2 first line. We're looking for massive growth. What would you say to a director like me or someone else that's watching that wants my job to get to your job?
So what needs to be the next step? I mean, I always say, like, our secret here is we get 2 bookings a day.
2 bookings a day.
That's it. Like, if you get 2 bookings a day, everything else seems to fall into place. And I mean, some days we get 27 bookings. Like, you know, we do crazy stuff like that. Like, we message on our little Voxer groups, got 27 bookings. What are you guys doing today? You know, and it's like this funny little, like, banter going back and forth. But I think a pretty focused 2 bookings a day, every day, Monday through Sunday. 2 bookings a day. They don't roll over. If you get 27 one day and the next day it starts over again at 2 new bookings. And I quickly figured out that at my appointments, I could hold an appointment, I could play Deal or No Deal, I could get my 2 bookings at the appointment, get tons of referrals, then I'd have more to
Money.
book.
Yeah.
So I realized if I was holding at least an appointment a night, like I have one last night, I have one tonight, I have one tomorrow night, I have one Friday night, like, it's so great. I'm with my kids all day long.
Right.
Someone's like, so you work every day? I'm like, I don't work 9 to 5, like, I don't know, and then I work, like, at night.
And you took Brady to karate?
Yeah,
so you
my
just
kids
took-
are with
yeah,
me all
yeah.
day. So, and then at night I'm like, mom's gonna go work from 6 to 8. So, it's a
As
great
if you
schedule.
were a nurse or something else that you worked.
Yeah, it's a great schedule for our family. But anyway, so I'd say 2 bookings a day. That's like the secret.
Okay.
That's it.
All right, 2 bookings a day because Michelle said so. Okay. Well, we appreciate you.
Thank you.
We'll send you around.